War. War never changes. Winter's approaching in the wasteland, but it's not just winter, it's nuclear winter. It's colder than a ghoul's nutsack, and food is more scarce now than ever. And that's why you've been out foraging and scavenging for food. The settlement of Somerville Place is starving, and you, the town's makeshift militia, have been tasked with saving it. Night is coming, and with that, it's only going to get colder. You were almost ready to return home empty-handed when you stumbled upon what appears to be an old fishing hut. So wrap up warm wastelanders and keep your wits about you as we tell the tale of the reluctant fish eater. Hello everybody, I am RxOliver. These wonderful wastelanders are my friends. Welcome to Strange Tales of the Wasteland Volume 1, The Tale of the Reluctant Fish Eater. I am here tonight with Chris as Nappa, Brian as Lorelei, Max as Turok, and Jeff as Brock. Say hello everyone.
Hey. Yo.
Oi.
So, let's get stuck into it. So, our last adventure was the Claws of Crimson. We were just discussing before we went live that Nappa has a piece of a piece of power armor and a frame, so he's 1/6 of the way there on his power armor. So yeah, story is winter is coming. Winter is approaching. It's getting really cold really fast. All the crops at the farm in Somerville Place are finished. There's no more crops until they plant again next spring, and the food sources have been dwindling rapidly. And at this rate, the town is not going to survive the winter. So you, as the makeshift militia, have been tasked with scavenging for food. You were out, and you can see where I put you on the map. You were out by the river when you found an old fishing hut that you'd never seen before. So you've decided to investigate that. I'm just going to put you all on the map and go straight in. We're going to get stuck in. Here is the fishing shack. And here is the people. Tokens seem a bit small actually. Let's up them a wee bit. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay guys, you find yourself outside the fishing shack. So you're foraging. And we're going to start with some foraging, because this is your mission today is foraging. You are here to try to find some food. Now you've got the forest, the pier, and so the forest is area 1, the pier is area 3, and the river is area 2. Shore is area 2. What would you like to scavenge first, the forest, the shore, or the pier? Or would you like to go straight into the cabin?
I think we scavenge around.
Okay. So would you like to do this? You've spoke up first, Turok. Would you like to scavenge? Well, I'll tell you what, actually. To scavenge the forest is going to take 2 hours. To scavenge the shore is going to take 30 minutes. And to scavenge the pier is just going to take a few minutes. Where would you like to start?
I'm gonna scavenge it. I will scavenge the pier.
Okay. So for the pier, scavenge difficulty 1. Now for a scavenge, you roll a perception survival test with the difficulty of with 1. And then you find the number of items equal to your survival score plus 1 item per action point spent. So roll me a survival perception test, Max.
Okay.
Fractal assist.
Okay.
Okay.
Unlucky boys. Spending any luck points? Okay,
Yeah,
well...
no, I was fine. I don't find anything.
Okay, well, also I want you to make an athletics and agility check when you're on the pier.
Okay.
I assume Brock needs to make one of these too because he's helping.
Yeah, if you're on the pier. So difficulty 1 for each of you, and there's no assist, it's an individual test each. Agility, athletics 1.
Is it strength?
Oh, no, sorry. It's difficulty 2 because there's 2 people on the pier. Brock, you've nailed it. Now you have 4 action points if you want to consider using any.
I'm gonna use one just in case.
You only got one success. Would you like to spend a luck point, or would you like to fall in the water?
I'm gonna spend a luck point to reroll one.
Here's the fun part. If you fail, you're actually going to collapse the pier, and you're both going to fall in the water, so that amazing roll by Brock will be waste.
Excellent.
Yep.
So you're spending one luck to reroll one of them, okay?
Yep.
Good luck.
Yep. Nope.
Oh, the target was 9, unlucky. Okay, so the pier collapses, and you both fall into the water. So you will start to take radiation damage if you stay in the water. So I don't know if you want to start making your way back out of the water. The water's freezing cold, but it's not so deep that it's a danger.
Yeah, I run out. I was like, I know big man that ain't, don't worry about it.
Okay, I want you both to just roll 1 damage dice then, and if you get an effect, you're irradiated one. In fact, Turok, you don't. Sorry, Brock, you don't need to bother. You're immune to radiation.
It's true.
Yeah, he's taking a bet. He needs that unnecessary bath.
He's just getting a bath, aye. So,
yeah.
Max, if you want to roll for Turok then.
Yep, that's what I'm doing
just
right
one
now.
damage dice. Nope. Okay, so you don't get irradiated from the water. Now, also, says it here somewhere about the water. Each turn in the water causes 1 dice roll of radiation. Where is it? Sure, it says the water's diseased as well. It's a source of disease. I'm pretty sure it says that. I'm going to let you away with the disease because I can't find it. Okay. Now, it only takes you 10 minutes to do that bit of scavenging, the failed bit of scavenging on the pier, but I'm not going to give you another chance because the pier has collapsed and it's all whatever was there has fallen into the water. So you now have the cabin, the woods, and the shore to check. Now, to check the shore, you would have to go back in the water, and you're going to, be making radiation rolls if anybody does. So I guess Brock, it'd be safer for you to do that. If anybody wants to do the shore, it is going to be radiation.
Yeah, I'm gonna live with the Brock.
Lorelei's going to send in Mr. Handy and go, hey, you go look.
You're going to send it into the water?
Way back where he was like, oh, I grew up in vault. Brock know how to swim.
Hey, look, hey, there's a little raft right there.
There is
around the neck.
There is a buoy there, which you could put round your neck. There is a boat. There is also a boat.
Brock just suddenly realizes he can stand up and be alright.
Yeah, it's like, even if you go out to here, it's only about waist height on you, Brock.
Yeah.
There's a floaty here.
It does cost action points to move through the water, though. 1 action point per movement. So to go into the water, it's going to cost you an action point, and to come out of it, it's going to cost another. So it will cost 2 action points to search in the water.
Ooh.
And the difficulty is 2 on the scavenge there. The muddy banks desolate with few plants or distinguishing features. It's eerily quiet, with only the sound of water splashing against the shore. An ominous fog blankets the water. Movement in the water counts as difficult terrain and requires spending 2 action points to traverse, and each turn in the water causes 1 radiation.
Maybe we won't check in the water.
What I would say is I will allow you to go in and back out for 2 action points if you want to check the water. Or, if somebody wants to get in the boat, you're not going to be spending action points because you're not having to go through difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'll get in the boat.
Okay. I don't need you to make any kind of rolls to get in the boat. I'm just going to get you to do the scavenging. So the scavenging difficulty is 2 for the shore.
Okay.
If you get 3 successes, instead of giving you an action point, I'm going to give you the stuff that fell off the pier.
Nice.
And what's the roll again?
It is perception survival. Difficulty is 2.
Perception. Yeah, I'm gonna spend an action point for an extra die.
Okay.
No bloody fucking way.
1 success and 2 complications. Right, Brian, before I decide what we're doing, are you spending any luck?
Yes.
Are you spending 2
Can I
to roll
spend-
both of them?
Yes, I'm spending 2.
You can if you need to. Yeah, you can if you need to. That's fine.
Oh.
You
That
don't have a little.
does.
You don't have your little dude out there flirting with you, or is he just staying on
I will
shore?
let you make I'll let you make your 1 assist from the handy. The handy can roll 1 dice for perception survival as well.
Okay, I'll roll his first.
Okay. Probably you roll 2 20s. What a roll. He fails.
At least
Okay.
that's not a 20.
Okay.
At least that's not a 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you
Jesus
You
Christ.
still need 1 more success to find anything, but you've got 2 complications to get rid of. Okay, so
Well,
you
got
don't,
rid of the complications, but I don't find
you
anything.
don't find anything. Okay, and that takes you half an hour. Now, thing is, with these searches, you can do them again. You're welcome to fail and try again. So you have the shore and the forest. The forest is a scavenge difficulty 3 and takes 2 hours of searching.
Oof. That's gonna be like a hard one.
Brock wants to just check the shack that's right here.
You want to go straight into the shack? Okay, that's fine. So where's the door?
What anybody else wants to do.
I can't even
That's
tell where
Brock's.
the,
Yeah.
I can't even tell where the door is, to be honest, from this map. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I
door.
think so.
That
Yeah.
looks like a door to me.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll ping it as well.
Okay, so 40 minutes has passed by, or well, only half an hour's passed by because Turok and Brock could have did this simultaneously with Lorelei, but you found nothing so far. No food has showed up. You're going to check in the fisherman's hut. Okay, there's a lock on the door, but it's if anybody tries the door, you'll see it isn't locked.
Brock knocks first, but then he just opens the door.
Okay.
Letting him home.
Brock here.
Okay, so we are in the cabin. Scavenge difficulty 0, and each room can be scavenged separately. So you have a bedroom, kitchen, main room, and somewhere there are stairs to a basement.
Split up and just do the first floor all at once. So,
Okay.
Yeah, let's choose first floor.
So you want to do, okay, so you want to do that room. Now it's got a difficulty of 3, but you're all searching it together, so I'll let one person be the main, and everyone else can assist if they want. Nappa, you staying outside?
Well, if I search and I find anything in there, I'm keeping it. I'm not sharing it. So
Okay.
I think it would be better for me to stay outside.
Okay. Right, who's going to be our main ruler for this room then?
I have a 9 on my survival weapon.
Brock's perception's terrible. So
Lorelei has a
he's
10.
full assist.
Yeah,
I think
I guess I'll be the primary.
I think Lorelei will be the primary and everybody else can assist. Now, I'm going to be generous
Yeah.
and I'll let the dog and the handy assist as well.
Okay.
But you do need 3 successes. No, sorry, scavenge difficulty 0. It's scavenge difficulty 0 in the cabin interior. So what we'll do, to make it more fun then, instead of doing an assisted roll, everybody can make an individual roll and we can all find something. I'll let you have 1
Okay,
roll
does
each. Yeah, I'll let you have 1
Does
roll
the
each.
animals? Does the animals still help or no?
Yeah,
Nah.
they still get to it.
I would let them give you an assist on your own personal roll. Brock has failed.
Okay.
I think I might look at.
It's no wait, it's not a
Right.
fail. It's a difficulty 0. Sorry, remember it's a difficulty 0.
Right.
Difficulty 0.
Okay, never mind.
So you may
Thank you.
now roll me a d20 for what you found. Just one d20. I'll take the first one. 5 is.
So that was Turok's roll to search. I got a 15 for
that
me.
was Turok's roll for searching, right? So Turok, you got one success, so you gain an action point. Right, Brock, you rolled the 15, so you find. Roll me 1 damage dice. You find 1 plus that uncommon materials. So you find building materials, junk, common materials. 1 plus that, so one only.
Yeah.
Turok, you've got a success, so you can roll me 1d20.
I'm gonna roll the creatures.
Before he does, before you do, Brock, you are allowed to spend an action point for an extra roll on this if you want.
I'm good.
Okay.
Nope.
So, no, this is to find something. So you find 1d20 caps with that roll. Max, you can roll 1d20.
Oh, okay.
No food yet though.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. And say get rid of that. 13 caps, I think.
13 caps, indeed. Now you can, if you want, spend an action point to roll on that table again.
Nah, I'm good. I was like, we'll try some caps.
Lorelei, would you like to make yours?
Yeah, my Mr. Handy's assist roll. Which is not surprising.
Sorry, it's a 0. It's a difficulty 0 anyway. So you just try not.
Right. So
you can if you want, automatically. When a difficulty 0, you've got 2 choices. You can automatically succeed, or you can roll it. And when you roll it, you're taking the risk of getting complications, but you've also got the chance of getting action points.
Yeah.
So you can, if you want, automatically succeed that.
His assist automatically just succeeded. We're fine.
Okay.
Aha!
3 action points gained. You are up to 6 now. Well done. That's you maxed on action points. So, roll me 1d20.
Wrong dice. That dice. 11.
11 is 1 bottle of purified water.
Ooh.
Would you like to spend an action point for another roll?
Sure.
I remind you, you're maxed. Okay. Go ahead, roll me 1d20 again then. 10 is 1 plus 1 damage dice, so roll me a damage dice. That's a good one. I'll tell you what it is once you roll it.
A beer.
Oh.
Good guess, Max. You find 2 beers.
Wow. Wow. That was just random. I was like,
Nice
hey.
guess, Max. Yes, that was indeed a nice guess.
That's a good one.
I think beer hurts with like charisma probably or something.
Yeah, you get rerolls on charisma and strength checks.
Charisma and strength checks, yeah.
Nice.
Also,
nice.
you get 1 cap when you open it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the difficulty of intelligence ones go up by 1.
Aye. Because you're drunk.
So it's good for Brock.
Yeah.
Hey, Brock, you want a beer?
Brock loves a beer. Brock loves a beer.
Brock puts it in his pocket that has a bunch of other beers in it, and they just clank together obnoxiously.
Clink, clink.
He's just got like just a cooler just strapped to his side and like, there we go.
Okay. So a little bit more about the living room that you just scavenged. This living room is littered with beer bottles, tin cans, and other junk. Near the entrance is a coat hanger with an old rugged coat hanging on it and a wardrobe containing various fishing supplies, including a fisherman's hat coated in fishing lures, an old table and couch stand in the upper right corner, a partially dismembered skeleton resting on the couch.
Ooh.
On the floor, on a blood-stained old carpet, lies another mutilated skeleton among the debris. And on your successful scavenge rolls, you're also going to have found 19 junk. So somebody might want to write this down. A tough clothing.
Ooh.
Another beer. A set of binoculars.
Ooh, I'll take those.
And a fisherman's hat. The fisherman's hat does not provide any physical, radiation, or energy protection, but when wearing the fisherman's hat, you may re-roll 1 dice on damage rolls against aquatic and amphibious enemies.
Oh, I go over to Brock and sit it on top of his head.
Brock's already wearing a baseball hat, but you can put it over top.
I don't know
A
if,
baseball helmet, rather.
I don't know if I can allow you to get the benefits of 2 hats at once, to be fair.
I don't think I can. Somebody else can wear it.
Yeah.
To run down that loot again real quick.
Yep.
I just got the 19 junk, 1 beer, the hat, binoculars, and what else was there?
Tough clothing.
Tough clothing.
Tough clothing.
Was there a fishing pole? Like,
No.
wasn't there like a fishing pole? Like,
No, there's
Nope.
junk,
Really?
fisherman's
Oh.
hat, tough clothing, binoculars, and a beer. You
Okay.
would notice that there would have been a fishing pole on the boat, though.
okay.
When you were on the boat, or when whoever was on the boat would have noticed.
I was
that
on
there
the boat.
Okay.
There was
so-
a fishing pole.
yeah, there was a fishing
did.
pole. Yeah. So
I need
that
to my dog out real quick, so Brock can search the next room last.
no worries. Okay, so we have finished the living room, guys.
Okay.
Bedroom. Okay. Lorelei, if you would like to roll me a, you can both roll me a difficulty 0. Perception
Okay.
survival. Bedroom. This small bedroom is littered with junk, bones, cardboard boxes filled with old newspapers and clothes, camping and fishing gear and beer bottles. On the bloodstained bed lies a dismembered skeleton. An old journal lies on top of the nightstand. And on your successful scavenging roll, after searching for 10 minutes, you will find... Oh, I've got loads of action points to add here. Hang on. You're maxed out again on action points, guys. So you're going to find... 9 junk, a combat knife,
Ooh.
a small backpack,
Huh.
and a lantern. And a journal.
Who wants the small backpack? I would love to get my hands on the binoculars.
Well, what's in the small backpack?
It's empty.
Okay. Just making sure.
I do remember, now he's taking his dog out just now, but I remember Jeff saying that he was trying to get a backpack for Brock, so that might actually be handy for him. But yeah, there's also another mutilated
That's
corpse
fine.
lying on the bed here, another skeleton lying on the bed here.
That's kind of messed up. Is that do we know how long? You know how long they've been here? Or?
I mean, it's a skeleton. But there's blood all over the place. It's hard to tell if it's, you know, if the meat's been stripped off the bones or if it's decayed over years and years and years. Tell you what, if you give me a medicine check, and I want it on intelligence medicine, difficulty 2. Intelligence medicine, difficulty 2.
I could try and see if I have. Don't have medicine. He says medicine's intelligence. Alright, I'm gonna spend 1 dice. Get a better chance if I can succeed. Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow. Well,
That was amazing.
you're already well maxed out on action points anyway. So
Yeah.
you've done very
Oh,
well.
shit.
Okay. So it looks like Looks like the meat's been stripped off the bones, actually.
Ooh,
The blood's still like only like fairly fresh as well. It's it feels like the blood has the meat has been stripped off the bones here.
I'll look at everybody else and it's like that's not good.
Bear with me a second, I need to read a message.
Well, that's fine. Oh, hey, Brock, we found a small backpack if you wanted it. 'Cause I think Oliver said you were looking for one. Oh, there he is.
Just in time for me to return.
Yeah.
We found a couple things. Were you looking for a backpack or something for your character?
I purchased one in between sessions.
Oh, did you get one?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we found a small one. It just in case, I mean, either or it's like if you had one, it's like, somebody else could grab it. I just grabbed the binoculars because I thought it'd be useful for me.
Yeah.
Are you reading? Also, Turok found a journal. I want to know if you're reading that, Turok.
Yeah, it's like, can I read it? It's like
Good.
my intelligence is a 4.
Yeah, no, you
Is
can
that
read it.
smart enough to read? Okay.
No skill test required here. And I'm glad you read this because there was no journal entry written in the scenario, and I had to write this, and I thought it was pretty good. So let me just pull this up for you.
All right.
Okay, there's a name on the journal, Clyde. I'm going to actually show it to
Clyde.
players, but I'll read it out as well.
Okay.
Clyde's journal, day, hell, I don't know anymore. It's cold, the kind that settles in your bones and don't leave. I lit a fire with what's left of the driftwood. Damn near smoked myself out of the cabin, but better than another night shivering like a Brahmin in a freezer. I've been holed up in this fisherman's shack since the storm drove me off the road. Thought it'd be a day or two, maybe 3, but it's been weeks, I think. I've not seen another soul. Not even a damn radroach, just water and wind and fish. Always fish. Fucking hate fish. Slimy bastards. The smell gets in everywhere. My clothes, my hair, what's left of it, and even the bedroll I brought in from the truck. I tried drying one out to make jerky. Came out like leather dipped in rock gut and regret. But it's food, it's all I've got. The thought of chewing through another scaly bastard makes me gag, but my gut keeps growling like it's got a death claw in it. I started noticing some things. Skin's been acting up, flaking more than usual. Not just dry, it's wrong, kind of grey, tight in some spots, like it's shrinking. Other parts feel like they're melting off the bone. Got a patch on my left hand that just won't stop itching. I scratched till I bled last night, but it didn't even hurt. I didn't feel it. Hell, my reflection's been looking worse every day. First I thought it was the cold, then the diet. Now I'm starting to think maybe I picked up a dose of rads somewhere along the way. Wouldn't be the first time anyway. This feels deeper. It's like it's settling in, changing me, but I'm not glowing. I ain't coughing blood, just looking older. Tired. Eyes feel dry all the time. It's like I ain't blinked in hours, and the smell, fish aside, there's this reek. I can't tell if it's me or the shack anymore. I saw my face in the cracked mirror this morning. Looked like someone peeled back a layer of me and left something else underneath. Something yellow-eyed. Something that doesn't blink. Still, I'm not dead, and that counts for something. Tomorrow I'll head out, see if I can find a trader or a scaver to barter with. Maybe they'll have some dandy boy apples or some cram. Anything but fish. Please, no more fish.
Huh. So that's all that was written in the journal that we have?
Oh, I'm not writing the guy's whole journal, just one entry.
No. That's why it was like, a note for him.
That's a noteworthy entry.
You skip. That's
Okay.
the last entry, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, I would say that is the last entry, actually, yeah.
Turok is
is it-
the last page first.
Yeah, so is it, by looking over it, does that sound like someone like getting ghoulified? Or at least some kind of sense of it?
You tell me.
Alright, so he
I
kind
wrote the
of
journal entry, I hope you liked it.
Oh, it's very cool. So it's like Brox is cool, but I don't think he's that smart enough to help with the answer that he has. But he yells over to Lorelei, say, "Hey, I found a weird entry in this journal," and he shows it to her. Does it look like this person was getting ghoulified? I guess.
I mean, Give me an intelligence medicine. Either of you. Give me an intelligence medicine with a difficulty 1. Lorelei's got good medicine. That's 1 success for Lorelei. So, yeah, it reads very much like the journal of someone that doesn't realise he's turning into a ghoul.
Oof. Oh, that's fun. Well, damn. Can we tell how old the journal last written was? Is it recent or has it been sitting there for a while?
How would you tell? You describe to me how you would
Well-
tell if it was old or new, and then I'll decide if you know.
Well, it's just depending on the age of the paper, because and how well the
Well,
ink on it is.
it's the year 2279 or something. All papers at least 200 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
There's no one making any more paper, so it's at least 200 years old.
Okay.
So, yeah, I
So,
mean,
yeah.
you could age the journal at least 2,000 years old, at least 200 years old, because no one's made one in 200 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Apart from that,
No, it's
you
just
can't
thoughts.
tell if it was written a week ago or a month ago. There's no way to tell that.
Yeah. Okay.
There was no date on it.
Well. Okay. He's like, well, we might have to deal with a ghoul, but he looks at Brock. I'm sure Brock could take care of it if we need to.
Brock loves Smash Ghoul.
What's Nappa up to outside? You're awfully quiet, Chris. I hate to see you so quiet.
I'm currently fishing and looking at the Mirelurks fighting with the mud crabs across the road.
Do you want to do some fishing?
And I think, yeah, I'll do fishing. Yeah.
Okay, so roll survival with either intelligence or agility. Difficulty 1, and I'll let you catch a fish if you get a success.
Survival with what? Sorry.
Survival with either intelligence or agility. That's 1 success.
Ooh, nice.
You may catch a fish. Roll me 1d20.
And I get 20 fish.
No, you get a fish that's about 10 inches long.
£10.
Whoa, that's a bit of a push. You get a 10-inch fish. It's about £1.50, mate. But yeah, you managed to catch a fish. Well done. Okay, so we haven't explored the kitchen yet. Who would like to scavenge the kitchen? The kitchen is difficulty 0 again. Look what hang on. The kitchen floor is covered in junk, filth, and grime. The surface is stained with fish oil and blood. Piles of various kitchenware, utensils, and old food packaging cover every corner. Among the debris can be found several bones, both human and animal. A trail of blood and gore leads down into a dark stairwell. On a successful scavenge roll, after searching for 10 minutes, the character will find the following. Would anyone like to scavenge?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. Well, it's difficulty 0, so that's a success. After 10 minutes of searching. Nice. Okay, well, you're maxed out in action points, so that was a waste. On a successful scavenge roll, after searching for 10 minutes, the character will find the following loot. 15 junk, a Mirelurk cake recipe,
Ooh.
some potted meat of questionable character, of questionable origin, and a beer. Another beer.
Brock's not taking all these beers, is he? Does anybody else want any of these? I can take them.
You can always use it to trade stuff later. I mean, I'm sure somebody will buy the beer off you.
Maybe I'll dispense them. Maybe we'll crack open a cold one.
Yeah. That sounds good. So he's looking at the bloody gore mist going down. So like Brock, I said, should we head down? Because I know we got a lantern. Is there any oil in there, or?
It didn't say actually. It just said it was a lantern. I'm going to say there is some oil in it. I'll say there's maybe an hour's worth of oil in it, okay?
Like I said, like, I test the lantern and see if we can get it on. I'm like, well, we got a light source if we want to head down and check downstairs.
It is getting pretty dark now. You'd probably need a light source if you go down.
Yeah.
So I have a question about the lantern. Is it a UK version or is it a North American version?
Well, we're in America. It would be an American one.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
it's-
difference is, but...
One's flashlight, one's an actual lantern.
No. See, what you call flashlights, we call torches. We don't call those lanterns. We call those
Oh, right.
torches.
Oh no, they call it torches. Yeah.
Yeah, we call those
Yeah.
torches. Shut up. You call horse riding horseback riding.
Hey! At least I know you call it torches compared to a lot of people.
Yeah, torches.
If any boy, those have lights on them too.
We don't have any vault dwellers, do we?
No.
I don't think so.
My Mr.
No.
Handy
No.
has a light on him.
Yeah, Mr. Handy would have a light, I would think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Flamethrower.
Handy has a light. Also has a flamethrower, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if I want to use that as the actual light source. But...
Hmm.
I mean, it just go little flame, just like. No, but that's not like I'll just turn the lantern on and strap it to my side, and I'm like, well, we got at least a light source, and he has his gun out.
Okay, now, before you guys go down into the basement, I want to give Nappa a chance to do something, because he's out there on his own, bored. Nappa, somewhere off in the distance, you see what looks like a pile of Mirelurk eggs. I just want to give you an opportunity to do something outside if you want to. So there is a pile of Mirelurk eggs over there, you spotted. You don't have to do anything, I'm just giving you the option.
Are there Mirelurks near it?
Just seems to be the eggs for now.
How far away are they?
Yeah, I'll just say over here by the rocks in the tree.
Aye, let's go have a wee search.
Okay. Okay, so there is one Mirelurk. No, sorry, it's a clutch of eggs, so you've got to roll dice. I want you to roll 1 damage dice. So there's 6 eggs.
Oh, I actually have to put 1 there. Okay.
So there's 6 eggs, but this is how many will hatch from the eggs when you go to investigate. Also need you to roll roll a survival perception as well. This is just see if you get
Survival perception.
survival perception. And this is just see if you get a complication or not.
I perceive everything.
Yep. Action points are full. So, there is a clutch of 6 eggs, but only 4 of them are going to be usable as food because 2 of them hatch and you'll be attacked by 2 Mirelurk hatchlings. Yes, let's have a fight. There's no way I was going to let you guys go down into the basement without Nappa getting in a fight.
Oh Lord.
Nappa, put your initiative up. Well, hang on, let me put the thing up first. Okay.
You put your thing up. Surely, if I see them hatching,
You can
I
attack
would
first.
get an advantage on that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can attack and then we go into initiative. So we'll treat it as we'll treat it as you've started the initiative. So you get to attack and then we go into initiative. So it means you get 2 turns in a row. Oh,
It'd
hang
be
on a
really
sec.
funny if I threw a baseball grenade at them. And then it just wiped them out and was around. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Hang on a
Fucking,
second.
I forgot all my shit.
There we go. I thought I had a zoned version of the map somewhere.
Oh,
0 successes, but we go straight into You again on the initiative, so it's you again.
What the fuck?
So the rest of you will now hear the sound of Nappa's laser pistol outside. Remember, reduced by 2 bullets, Chris. Okay, so the Mirelurk hatchlings are going to attack you now. Oh, these things are defense too, by the way, because of the size of them.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I never hit these fucking things.
And they've hit you.
No, they haven't because I have Mirelurk protection. I equipped that before. You
No,
can check my sheet.
Oh, you mean the hat? The fishing hat?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
The fishing hat would let you... The fishing hat lets you re-roll 1 damage dice against these guys. That's what the fishing hat does. Now,
Well, it didn't even fucking do any damage. It just shot into the air.
I'm going to spend 3 action points and get 3 extra dice on this. Yes, 5 on this body part. 5 on your head. You got any protection there?
I think I've got 1. Let me check. Is it by any chance? Are these energy Mirelurks?
No, it is
No.
physical damage.
No. Okay, right. Yeah, no, that all goes through.
Oh, so this
And
is
then
fun.
That means I'm crippled.
You've got a crippled head. And then let me just remind myself what that is. I'm going to look it up in the book.
Fucking shit! I fucking should have threw the grenade at them. Fuck me.
You're stunned and you gotta spend action points to get any actions.
Yep.
You lose your regular minor and major actions.
Oofed.
It's just alright. I couldn't have fucking done anything anyway, so it's alright.
Now the second one's going to attack you as well. And he misses. Okay, it's now your turn, but we've had the rest of you will hear the sound of the laser pistol. So is anybody going in initiative?
Oh well, can I look out through the window? See
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yep. Yeah. Well, everybody pop their initiative. Pop up their initiative. You can't do anything till it's your turn.
Oh.
Everybody put their initiatives up on the thing if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's fine. You want to do it?
Yeah, it's a fucking hurt Nappa. I love it. Okay. So it is Turok first.
I move over to the window and look out and say, "What's going on? What the hell is he shooting at?"
Yep, you see these 2 things. Now, would you like to shoot out the window? Would you like to take a shot?
Yeah, I would like to take a shot.
What's the range on your gun? See.
I think so. Yeah, let's see.
So the difficulty is 3. Remember, you have 6 action points. And I've got...
Yeah.
I've got 1 left.
Okay. To give attempt to shoot.
Did you spend an action point? Oofed and missed.
Yes.
Oofed.
That's,
Okay.
I yell at Grim to go. It's like, go get! And he just runs over there.
Okay.
That's
Laura-
my turn.
Okay, and it's Lorelei's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna go look out the window too.
Okay.
I'll move over a little bit.
Yep. You
Okay,
you may also take a shot if you want. Difficulty 3.
Okay.
What's up, Chris?
They're just all looking out the window at me. I'm just waving at them. Well, I can't. Not that I can see them because I'm
Okay,
fucking
my
crippled.
weapon has a medium range. Does that make a
there's
difference?
so there's no penalty on this. So the difficulty is 2. Because they're a small creature, the difficulty is 2. They're harder to hit. That's why it's 2. Remember, you've got 5 action points.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend 1.
Okay. And that is the 2 successes that you need. You may roll damage, Brian.
Yeah. Fucking kill them before I get to see.
Oh, 7 with 3 piercing. What body part is it on? You know what? It doesn't matter. Unless these guys have got a resistance of 2. Or sort of resistance of 3, sorry. No, because it's piercing anyway. They don't have any resistance.
Mhm.
It's dead.
Splat.
Splat. Remember your bullets as well, everybody. Remember to keep your
Yep.
bullets on your sheet.
Well
done,
nice
Brian.
shot.
Yeah, very nice shot.
What?
Is that everything from you?
And no, I'm just gonna keep Mr. Handy back.
Okay. Okay, Brock, it's your turn.
Brock yells, "Out of Brock way!"
And he's gonna try to just jump through the window.
Really?
yes,
He's gonna-
I love it.
Athletics.
No, he's gonna take out the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
wall, not the window. He's gonna take the whole wall.
Can I get it's a window, not a door, so I'm gonna can I get an agility
Athletics.
agility
Or-
athletics difficulty 1? It's just to land on your feet. You're still going through the window either way.
Action hero style.
You land on your feet.
Oh, there's the success.
You land on your feet. Well done.
No,
But you've moved across 2 zones there, so you've spent 2 action points to do that, haven't you?
it's going to be my major action to finish
move.
ending up by that. And
Right,
I'm going
okay.
to spend 2 more to attack the other one.
Right, okay.
How many action points do we have?
You have currently 4.
We have 4.
So that's 2
I'm
now, yeah?
gonna- I think I'm going to spend 3 for an extra attack with the extra dice because they'll have defense 3 for this.
No.
being my second.
You only have 2 now. After spending 2 to get there to make the attack, you only have 2 now.
Yeah, I mean, I got to spend 1 more for the extra. die.
Yeah. Spend 1 more, so it goes down to 1.
Where are you, baseball bat?
You got a Kool-Aid man coming through. Ooh,
Oh, you get 2 action points back.
I'm gonna re-roll my one that missed with my blitz perk just to see if
wow.
I can
Oh yeah,
get some.
you've got the blitz perk now. Do you want to explain the blitz perk to the viewers real quick?
With the blitz
Ooh.
perk, whenever you move into melee range of a person, you get to re-roll one of your attack die when you swing on them.
Okay, well you're up
So I'll
to
get an extra
4 action
success.
points now. Very good.
yeah, that's like good.
Yep, you're up to 4 action points.
I will not spend any for more damage.
Oh,
I'll
no
just
need.
hit him for 10.
Absolutely no need to roll me anything there, mate. That is absolutely destroyed.
Hey, you got Mirelurk meat. Yay.
You have got some. Well, if you want to do the scavenging, you can get some Mirelurk meat.
Freshly peeled off the spikes of Brock's bat.
I'll just pop it in the chat for you. Scavengers can butcher a dead hatchling with a successful endurance survival test difficulty of 0, and that will yield 1 portion of Mirelurk meat. So difficulty 0, and you can yield 2 Mirelurk meat.
I don't know why this says I have piercing too. I don't have piercing.
Are you going to roll, or are you just going to get the automatic success?
Who's taken? What is this check? I'm sorry. I know that it's a survival what?
Oh, it's survival endurance. Difficulty 0.
Yeah, Brock will do one of these.
And the
Brock will
combat,
peel
combat's
the one
over,
off
so.
with that. No extra dice.
Okay, well you gain an action point, you're up to 5 now, and you can gain 2 portions of Mirelurk meat. So you found some food finally.
Nice.
Okay.
This will help the villagers through the winter.
Okay.
Alright, call my boy back over here. I'm like, come on, buddy.
Yeah, we're out of initiative order now. You can move around freely.
Alright,
Can I?
are we
Well,
gonna head downstairs? Like,
you not so much. You not so much. Hang on a second. Are you going to do anything about your injured friend first, Turok?
do we notice his head man? It's like,
Yeah, he's-
Lorelei's good with medicine, right?
He's taken a serious wound to the
Yeah.
head.
Were you gonna say my head was missing there? It's
No,
not
is it-
missing.
Head messed up. His head's messed up. It's like, bleeding and stuff. I'm like, Lorelei, I think our friend over there needs some medical help if you're good with that. I'm not so good.
Lorelei, I believe, is the medic of the group. Oh, you're muted, Brian.
Got any action points left?
You have
5.
5.
5? Well, then I will use an extra. Then I will use one. Just one.
Okay. So yeah, you get to heal him, and you gain 2 action points back. So you're back up to 6.
And I have the medic perk.
Which does what?
Allows me to re-roll. When you use your first aid action to try to treat on an injury, you can re-roll d20. So if I had a fail, I could re-roll
Yeah,
it.
you don't need to reroll any of them. You've done brilliant.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah, you no longer have a headache.
How many points does that
not-
heal him?
Does that just heal my injury, or
It's either. I think it either heals your. Yeah. What does it do? Jeff,
I
you
think it
remember better than I do.
removes the injury, and then you have to do like other checks to
Yeah.
heal.
You can either remove the injury or heal hit points. You can choose.
I'll probably heal.
I'll
his
remove
injury.
the injury because that's yeah, the injury sounded pretty bad.
And then it's just another check to heal him again.
Okay.
And that's where you can give him hit points.
you may as well use another AP because you spent one
Yeah.
last time and you got 2 back.
Yeah.
So you know
Yeah.
Why
they're
not?
both your AP to use, like you know. Oh, look at that!
Oh my god!
How's
Look at
that
that one. 4.
Very nice. And
High
that.
speed surgery.
And what does that heal him? Is it 3 because his medicine scores 3? Yeah.
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think you can also spend
Oh.
action points to increase it, can you?
Maybe.
I don't
Brock
know.
only hurts people, he doesn't heal them. So
Let me just quickly check the
I'm gonna
healing
look it
rules.
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up also.
Yeah. I want to know what's going on.
Journal. Rules.
Got a hard copy of the main book
Healing.
now, so it's any excuse.
Okay.
Brock's gonna casually climb back in through the window too. He's not gonna jump through it this time.
Regaining the
He'll
health.
just
You can use the first aid action to heal a character's health. Passing intelligence medicine will heal a number of hit points equal to your rank in the medicine skill, so that heals them 3 hit points, and an additional 1 HP for every AP you spend. So if you spend 2 AP, you can put them back to full health. In fact, if you were to spend 4 EP, you'll put them back to because they only went down 5.
Yep. My
Yeah.
medicine's 3.
Yeah. So your medicine 3 will take him back up to 15, but he's well rested. He has room for another 2, so if you want to spend 2 action points, you can get him full hit points.
You know what? I got all the action points back, so yeah, spend the 2.
Okay, you're back up to 17, Nappa.
Very good. I'm glad that I fucking looked at these Mirelurk eggs.
Yeah. Hey, at least you no longer had a headache and you feel better now.
Yep, feel
Yeah.
absolutely great. Yeah. Can we scavenge these fucking mire cunts?
Yeah, it's been done. You've got 4 Mirelurk eggs, and you've got 2 Mirelurk meat.
Yeah, I yell out. So you want to help us check the basement out? We found a couple stuff in here if you want to grab something from it.
Alright. I just climbed through the window because Nappa can't be asked walking the whole way to the door.
Yeah. Hey, do you have? We have an extra combat knife. Do you have a melee weapon or no?
You've got something, I think.
Let me check one of my 4 character sheets. I have a combat knife.
Nice.
Okay. I was like, if you needed one, we have an extra one. I was like, all right.
I remember using that last time as well, and that also didn't work. I just don't think I can do combat. I don't know what I've done to this character, but I just don't think he's any good in a fight.
Okay, so are we going to investigate the basement, are we?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
In
I
that
said,
case,
big man goes first.
In that case, I'd like to take a 5-minute halftime break then, yeah?
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool, let's do that.
Pause.
Okay, we are back from the halftime break, and we're going to venture into the basement. Let me just change your maps. I'll get you all ready.
Sword and gun in hand. Oh, that's cool. I like the basement. That's actually pretty cool.
It's the maps are awesome for this one. So, let me just read some info before we do too much.
Oh no, I'm just trying to correct my guy.
Brock's leading the way. Ish.
Basement. The
It
basement.
smells nice down here.
The basement is flooded with filth. Blood-stained water reaching knee-high. Most of the room is taken up by a large generator, long since broken. A small bathroom can be found next to the stairs. In the back corner of the room, a large pile of bones, flesh, and gore protrudes out of the water. The walls are lined with old tool shelves with various tools and parts still on them. A large tool chest stands next to one wall. Patches of strange fungus grows on the walls and ceiling. The water is dark and filthy, with rotted flesh, blood, filth, and pieces of junk floating on top. Now, I'm just going to pull something onto the map. Bear with me.
Mirelurk King.
Oh,
Okay.
And I need to open their character sheets as well.
Well, glad we have big, we have Big Man going first. I'm like, oh.
Okay, so we're going to pull up an initiative order. Something snarls at you and screams. And this, I need to actually do something to. Hang on a sec. Just to make this work.
You want us to throw our initiative already on there, or we'll just wait?
Yeah, you can throw your initiative. In fact, the initiatives are already up. They're saved. I just need to make initiatives for the bad guys.
Oh, okay.
So this appears to be some sort of ghoul, but unlike the other ghouls behind it, it's glowing. Literally glowing.
Well, I'm glad we have a rad reducer with us.
I forgot what I was opening up. Oh my days.
So is this one right here the one
Oh, yeah,
that's
I'm
different
doing-
color?
I'm doing their
the red
initiative.
one?
The one that's got the circle on it. Do you see the? Do you see the circle?
I don't see a circle.
I'm getting pink.
I think. Yeah, I think I need to. I think I need to do something. Hang on. So I need to make it visible to people. That's what I need to do. Oh, I don't think you're going to see it. I don't think anyone's going to be able to see it. To be honest.
Was it the show because he's the red one?
Yeah, I've put like a... Viewers can see it, but you can't
There.
see this one here.
Yeah.
we
Oh, do you see it now, yeah?
Yeah, we see the circle.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
So,
we got it. Go.
split it into zones for you
Okay.
now. Movement in the water counts as difficult terrain and requires spending one action point to traverse. And each turn spent in the water will cause 1 radiation damage. 1 dice of radiation damage. So it's a dice roll. It's also considered a disease source. Ah, so this is the disease source. I knew it was in there somewhere. The leg locations of anyone in the water count as having cover. And there is all the details about scavenge rolls, but you're not going to do it just now because this glowing one screams at you. And in fact, when this one screams, that's when the other 4 appear. So these were just bodies on the ground, or ghouls playing dead, as ghouls tend to do. This thing will scream. Goes, ah! And then these 4 will appear behind it. Now, this is what I had to nerf down. This was supposed to be a Wendigo you fought here, but the scenario says if you don't have the book for Wendigo, use a glowing one. I do have the book for Wendigo, but I had to nerf it down a little bit because this is designed for level 5 and you guys are level 3, so you're fighting a glowing one and 4 ghouls. This should have been a Wendigo and 8 ghouls.
Oh,
I had to nerf it
Damn.
seriously down. You can see
Damn.
you can see the zone lines, can't you?
yes.
Okay, Turok, it's your turn.
I'm looking at the water. I am gonna hold my turn, or I don't know if I can, in
I
case
think-
one comes up to us.
Pretty sure hold action is a thing. I remember looking it up once.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm holding my action. If it gets close to us, I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay, so he's going to charge and attack the big green thing.
He's like lunch.
Basically.
Do I have action points? I've got 1. I'm going to spend it. Days. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust this thing and it's giving me a headache. Right, okay. So, that is 1 hit on the big guy. I don't have any more additional dice.
Oh, I have defense too.
Oh, you do? Yeah, that doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that doesn't even hit
Yeah,
you.
I think that's what I think. God, we have big man in front. I'm like,
That's a shame because it was a really nice damage roll as well, man. Okay, so
Oh,
it's Lorelei's turn.
I'm going to shoot this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want that getting anywhere near me.
well, at least you know your Mr. Handy can go in there and fight and won't worry about radiation and stuff.
does
I
the
want to
Mr. Handy have
send him in for the assist.
Sorry,
does
what
the
was-
Mr. Handy have to deal with the water? He just flies over it.
he can hover
He
above
just
it.
flies over it.
Yeah, he can
Yeah.
hover above it.
Yeah.
And he's going in for the assist, so I'm getting
So-
an assist
so-
from him.
So remember, if any of you go in the water, it costs action points to move. It's radiation potential for everybody except the robot and the super mutant, and your legs have cover as well. Your legs have 2 things of cover. Right, Lorelei.
Okay, hold on. He's going to give me my assist roll.
It's a very short, simple scenario. Like I said, it's not even a scenario, it's an encounter,
Yeah.
but I just loved the map, so I wanted to make it happen. Okay, that's a success. You can roll damage.
Well, that's his.
Yeah.
That's Fred's assist.
Oh, yeah, that's Fred's assist. Sorry. So
Yeah.
you've already hit him. You now do yours to see if you get more action points. You're currently on 4. Oh, you spent 1 on that, did you?
Yeah.
So the main person has to succeed for the assist person to assist.
So this. Right. So that assist doesn't count because you didn't get any successes.
Well, I'm going to spend some luck.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll 2 of those.
Feel free to blast the luck, guys. It's a very short one-shot scenario.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be 2. Oh, my blank. There we go. Blanking for a sec. There's a success.
There's your success. Okay, you may roll damage now. Roll a body part first, though,
Okay.
because he's got 2 cover if you hit the legs. That's the torso,
Okay.
which is what you want. Ooh.
Ooh,
7,
oh.
ignoring 3 resistance. Wow. So he has no resistance, so he takes 7 damage. Oh, no, wait, that's the ghoul I'm looking at. Hang on. Clyde has... Oh,
Clyde.
4. Clyde, yeah, his name's Clyde. Clyde has 4 physical damage resistance on the torso. Ooh. So, but you've got 3 piercing, so you ignore 3 of those, so he's got 1 damage resistance, so he takes 6 damage, and that will be a crippled body part.
Ooh, and this.
Cripple the chest.
Oh, the chest, that fucks him up real bad.
On the
Oh,
chest, that's exactly where you want the wounds, because that's internal bleeding. And it's at the end of his turn, he rolls 2 damage dice to see if he takes any damage, and it ignores all resistances. Okay. Lorelei, anything else?
No, that could be it.
Okay, it's the big green.
He's hurting.
Brock is going to try to hit him in the head with the baseball.
So you're going for his head, you're picking a body part. So difficulty 2.
I'm doing a home run. Home run.
You've got 3 action points.
We have 3. I'm going to use 1 action point.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Bada
Bada swing.
Bada. So you get 3 action points because you needed 2 there. So you now are up to 5 action points. You can roll damage, sir. Okay, and this was on his torso. You aimed at the torso, didn't you?
I aimed at the head.
Well, you aimed at the
Went for
head. Right.
The torso is already crippled.
He has 4 physical resistance on the head, and you've got piercing 1, so you're ignoring 1, so he's got 3 resistance, so you do 6 damage on the head. That's his head crippled as well now.
I've got vicious too, so it does 1 more damage.
Oh shit, so it does 7.
Yep.
Oh my days.
He's getting beaten.
Yeah.
He's like crunch head. It's like
that's 2 crippled body parts now as well. Amazing. Okay, anything else from Brock?
I think
hit
Brock,
again.
I think Brock's gonna get his legs wet. I think I'm gonna leave that dude and start blocking these guys.
Okay, so I'll do.
Isn't a real thing.
So
you don't. What I'm doing.
You don't need to roll anything for the radiation, but bear with me a second. I think you need to spend action points to move.
I got 5, right?
Movement in the water counts as difficult terrain and requires spending 1 action point to traverse. So if you want to move, it's going to cost 1 action point. So you're down to 4.
And then, that's actually my first minor action. So all right, that's cool. So then I'm going to I'll spend 2 more AP.
Okay.
To have my other major action be ready to hit one of these guys when he comes past.
If they come over, right? Okay, so it's now the ghouls' turn, so they are going to start charging across. So the first one is going to come straight for you, so I guess you roll your attack first, don't you?
Yeah, I'll get him.
Yeah, okay. 2 successes, you gain an action point. You're up to 3. You may roll damage.
8 damage, piercing 4.
Okay, it's just a ghoul, so they've got no resistance, so that is just 8 damage. They only have 8 hit points, so this is irrelevant. Oh, no, it's not irrelevant, because you've hit his leg. They have 2 dice of cover on the leg. Okay, so I'm going to roll 2 damage dice. See if we get any cover. So 1 cover. So it's 7 damage. Yeah?
I would imagine so.
What body part? It was the legs. Yeah, it was the legs.
One of the legs, yeah.
So he has a crippled leg. Alrighty. That was the first ghoul. Second one is going to run around this and surround you.
No. Do you have enough action points for all these ghouls to go through the water?
Oh yeah. So I guess the ghouls need to spend action points to move as well. Well, it doesn't say that in the book. I'm gonna say
in this basement long
yeah,
enough.
they've been living in this basement. Yeah. So I'm gonna say he doesn't need it. Okay, so he's gonna attack you. And I don't have any action points to spend.
Ooh.
I do now.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put my 2 action points straight into the damage. Fuck me. Right.
He probably sucks it.
And the body part is. That's one of the arms, isn't it?
Yeah.
So have you
I
got?
got
Any,
the-
have you got any
yeah,
resistance?
I got physical 3.
Oh my days. So no damage. I should have just dropped 8. I should have done 8 ghouls and not 4. Right, the third one's gonna attack you. Well, actually, the boss has got a special ability and he might use it. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh my days! Look at these rolls,
Damn,
boys!
double.
Double
Wow.
1, 2 in a row. The chances of rolling that are
Like,
Very high.
They're high.
like,
Very low, actually.
like 5% chance.
no.
Something like that.
Oh,
The chance
more
of
than
rolling
that.
the chance of rolling 2 1s is 1 in 400. Times 20 is 8,000. Times 20 is 160,000. There's a 1 in 160,000 chance of rolling 4 1s in a row. Fuck. So I am going to put the 2 action points straight into damage again. I need to do something more against you. You're too tough. 11 is an arm, isn't it? So that's 3. You've got 3 resistance, don't you?
True. I have 3 resistance everywhere except my head.
Okay.
My head only has 2.
4th ghoul's going up there. And that's the ghouls. It's Nappa's turn.
It's a Nappa, shoot it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot it. We have 3 AP, so I'm gonna use an extra AP to hopefully hit.
So you can hit something in this session.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
There you go.
Ooh, that's 3 successes.
That's 3 successes. You gain 2 action points. You're up to 4.
And I have a fire rate of 2, so if I put 2 in, is that 2 bullets that I use? Yeah.
If you you can use up to 2
It's 2
more.
additional bullets,
You can use an extra 2. So
3 total.
So that would be 3 bullets in total if I use 3.
yeah. So you take 3 off your sheet, but you just add 2 dice on the roll. 4 with ignoring 3 resistance because of damage. He's got roll the body part actually. Because he has got some resistances. And this is energy damage.
Yes, I
He's
believe.
got less resistance to energy damage. So that's 4 ignoring 3 damage. You ignore all 3 damage, all 3 resistance. So you do 4 damage to his arm. He's looking pretty hurt already, boys. Anything else from
Good.
Nappa? There are 4 action points.
Nah, I'm just gonna chill here. I don't want to wade through the water.
Okay, Turok.
I'm gonna take another shot. I'm gonna take a shot at this thing. So I have a question. With did you take the damage on this guy, or is that whenever his turn again?
Yeah, no, he takes it at the end of his turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna use an AP to
Okay.
chance to hit it.
Okay, you're down to 3.
Okay.
You're up to 6 action points.
Woo, nice. I'm gonna spend 2 bullets to give me extra 2 damage.
Cool.
I'll make sure to subtract that.
Thank you. I'm trusting you all to do that. Oh my days, you want to spend a luck
Oh,
and
yeah.
roll 3 of them.
Oh yes, I'm gonna spend a luck, of course.
I
I'm
would.
gonna spend luck.
What a shitty roll.
So yeah, I'm gonna do additional 3. That's better. That's at least 5 physical.
But you've not re-rolled 3. You've re-rolled them all and added 1.
Oh,
So
shit,
I'll
my
just
bad.
I'll take the first 3 of those dice though. So it's the 1 with an effect plus the 2. So it's 3 with 1 effect, and you don't have any effects anyway. So it's,
No,
it's
so it's
3
just
damage. Okay, he has more resistance than that. You do no damage.
Okay. That's totally fine.
There are 6 action points, however.
I'm gonna pass it on to the next person. Some
Okay.
people are better off with me right now.
It's now Clyde. So he will take his internal bleeding damage at the end of this turn. He's not going to attack the robot because he can't eat a robot. He's going to go for the closest flesh bag, which is Lorelei.
He is stunned from his head injury.
He is stunned from his head injury. So does that
Yep,
means I need
yep.
to spend action points to move, don't I?
Yep.
Yes.
I've got no action points. What do I do? I can't do anything, eh?
He's just stunned.
He's just stunned. I
Just
can't do
standing
shit.
there.
Yeah, I've got no action points. I can't do shit. That sucks. Now I've got to roll 2 damage dice to see if he takes internal bleeding.
Yeah. That's the only thing he can do, is bleed.
That's the only thing he can do is bleed. And he takes 2 damage. Oh, he is on his last legs, folk. He is very much on his last legs. Lorelei, it's your turn.
I was like, Lorelei, kill it. We have enough
Thumbs
AP.
removed now, right?
Sorry?
Yeah, Lorelei's like,
Does the stun end at the end of a turn?
I don't think so. I think it stays, doesn't it?
No, it stays until it's treated, is it?
Let me check.
Yes.
yeah, it's
Alright,
head
nice.
injury.
I think it does, like.
I think it's just there until it's treated.
Yep. And he's got no
I
one
think
to
you
treat
get
it.
wrecked.
Head, you're momentarily dazed and lose your normal actions. Your next in your next turn. In your next turn. Though you may spend
Okay.
AP for it. Further, you cannot see clearly and increase the difficulty of all tests rely on vision by 2. Right, okay, so he can act on his next turn without spending action points, but he will have a +2 difficulty on anything that uses his eyes, which includes all attacks.
Nice.
Taking
Fucking
bat
hell.
spikes to the eyes.
Taking a spiked baseball bat to the face will do that to you, yeah.
Yeah, it will.
Right, Lorelei, it's your turn.
Okay, my assist from Mr. Handy.
It's a
There you go.
success.
Okay.
I'll say using AP just a better chance to make sure.
Oh,
Like,
God, yes.
you have 6, so
Yeah, might as well use one.
there's 2 successes. You get your action point back and you're back up to 6.
Okay. Damage is...
Ooh.
6, ignoring 2 resistances. He's dead. Would you like to just roll the body part just to see it? Well, I suppose we could hit the legs, actually, and he could roll 4 cover.
Possible to hit the
It's
leg,
possible
so-
you could hit the legs and he could roll 4 cover, actually, yeah. He's not necessarily dead. That's a no, that's an arm. He's dead.
That's an arm.
He is dead. Well done, Brian. He's absolutely dead.
Nice. But I gotta thank Brock for fucking him up that bad. That's what I gotta
Oh,
thank
yeah.
Brock.
Brock with the headshot and me with that chest shot for bleeding.
So the
Yeah.
glowing
Whoever
Clyde
it is,
drops into the water. Nappa's turn.
So those 2 feral ghouls, I'm assuming that I can't see them past that wall.
That is a wall, yeah, so you would need to come to at least here to be able to see these guys.
Somewhere on that.
Yep.
Just
And then that's the start of the water, right? So I would need to spend AP once I
Water-
get into it.
water starts
or-
there.
Or
You spend
or is
AP
it
to
only
move in
once
it.
I'm waiting?
So you could go to
Okay.
there and it wouldn't cost you an AP, but to then move again while in the water would cost you an AP.
Okay, sweet. Well then let's do that.
So you move into there in the water, yeah?
Uh,
Okay, roll 1 damage dice to see if you get radiated.
I'm immune to radiation because
No,
I'm
no.
just fucking class.
Now remember, it's
Um.
it's only on effect that you get radiated here. It's only on an effect.
Well, I don't roll effects, so that's okay.
You just rolled an effect.
And yes, you did.
1 radiation damage for Nappa. That's what you get for being cocky. you may now make your attack. So to be fair, I would say you could probably only really see that one. Nah, because you could move to there. And yeah, I would say you could draw a bead on all 3 of them. Yeah, you can aim at any of them. I'd say so.
Could also accidentally shoot Brock.
You could.
Not that I would do that. I'm gonna spend an AP to actually hit something again.
Okay. Why not spend 3 and roll 2 extra dice?
Because I do fucking 4 damage, and it's not worth it.
Okay. That's 1 success, which is all you need. Which one are you hitting? 1, 2, or 3? 2 is injured and crippled.
The closest one.
So that's 1. Okay. You may roll damage.
And again, I'm gonna spend the extra 2 in my fire rate, so I'll take 3 off my sheet.
Okay. 3 with
3
piercing.
damage.
And roll the body part. Because if you hit its legs, it's got 2 dice to cover. That's the torso. So that's 3 damage. Okay. And that's Nappa's turn. Grandslam Brock Watterson.
All right.
Big green.
Big Green Brock is gonna start. Gonna start with this one, I guess.
Okay. There currently
I
are
got
5
one.
action points.
I'll use one just for fun.
Okay. Oh my days. What have you just rolled? 5 successes. Right.
Oh,
got
you
all
add
that
that damage.
Chuck.
You
So,
add that the damage.
so you gain 4 action points, which means you go up to 6, and you've got 2 left over, which go to waste unless you use them now. So I would recommend you throw at least 2 into damage.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh my days! Look
I'm
at all
gonna
those
also
fucking
use a
dice.
luck to re-roll 3 of those misses. Just because.
Oh!
Oh my days! Which one?
The top guy is
This one.
That's the one
Yeah.
Nappa just shot.
Yep.
It's a headshot.
7, 8, 9. That's 15 damage. 15. He's very much dead.
That's like Grandslam.
He is
Oh, no.
very much dead. And you have 4 action points left.
I'm gonna spend 3 of them to attack this guy while rolling an extra dice.
Yep.
One on the bottom of the time.
Our melee specialist, he's a fucking beast.
Mm-hmm.
Brock yells, "Damn ghouls!"
Oh my god!
So you need
We get 1
2.
AP back.
So you get 2 AP back because you needed 2 successes. So you get 2 AP back. You're back up to 3.
Oh, right.
Oh my! Oh.
Still
Ooh,
smoking.
that's,
Still smoking this luck while I got it.
Yeah, you might as well. It's one shot.
So,
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
piercing
6. 6 damage.
Oh.
Plus the 3 from Vicious is 9. Ignoring all resistances. Which one is that? Bottom or middle?
the bottom guy.
Splat. Okay, that's you now. It is the last of the feral ghouls' turn. Oh, there's still 2 of them because there's this guy up here. So this first one that's down
Yeah.
by you.
There's one up there. I didn't even see him.
So this guy, what did this?
Yeah, you're right.
What did this guy cripple again? Someone remind me what body part this guy got crippled.
Leg.
Leg. Cripple.
Yeah.
That's okay because he's not moving. He has to get up from prone though. He'll be prone. He'll have to get up from prone. And miss. And I've got no action points. Fuck me. That one's going to attack the Mr. Handy. He's going to grab it and make a swing at it. I just want to hit something that can hurt.
He's like, you know her metal friend.
Yes, 1 success. Get hurt, robot.
Breaks
Oh,
his
you
hand
know
on
her.
the metal right now.
He breaks his finger. It's like, ow!
4 on this body part. Radioactive doesn't do anything to a robot. And that's, I believe, it's
Nope.
thrusters.
I think it's 2 anywhere, doesn't it?
4 damage to the thrusters minus his resistance.
Resistance is 1.
So he takes 3 damage.
Yeah.
And that's the last of the ghouls. Alrighty. It's Nappa? No, it's not.
Mission.
No, you just went. Nappa just went.
Is
Have
this
we,
my
have we,
turn?
have we been all the way? Look, it's because Nappa's in the fucking initiative thing twice. It's Turok's turn. We've just finished a round. It's Turok's turn.
Okay. Let me see. I'm just measuring.
Try to get 2 turns. Shoot a fucking cheat.
Mm,
You need to come into the water if you wanted to shoot him. You're not going to shoot through that wall.
No, I'm just gonna pass my turn. I can't really do anything with my pistol in hand because I don't really have the good range.
But you
So
could,
I'm just
if
gonna
you
let
move,
somebody
if you
else.
move there next to Nappa, you could shoot him.
No, I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Okay. Well, Clyde, I can take out the initiative. He's dead. Lorelei, it's your turn.
So we'll come down a little closer so I can hit this bastard.
He's right with your profile anyway, so
Yeah.
assistant.
So we're going to do the assist from Mr. Handy.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nope.
Oh well.
Okay.
No. But we're gonna shoot.
This one
And-
or this one? Oh, it's the one at the Mr. Handy, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the one at Mr. Handy. We got how many?
You have
Three.
3 action points.
3.
Mhm.
I'll just use 1 for an extra.
Okay. Now you get it back. You may roll my damage. Oh wait, yeah, roll the damage first, and then we'll do your radiation roll.
Yeah.
Decent.
Ooh.
5. Okay, you can, with piercing 1, so it doesn't have resistance anyway. Roll me the body part then. You don't want legs. That's a leg.
I got a leg.
Yeah, so he's going to roll 2 damage dice to see if he soaks any of that up. I fucking pressed 0. I rolled 0 dice. Good one, Oliver.
That's okay. I did that earlier.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've done that before.
I did it 3 times earlier.
Oh.
Like,
So he blocks 3
That's-
damage. So you only do 2.
Oh, okay. Two's better than nothing. I mean,
It's still
Yeah.
something, yeah. Now you roll 1 damage dice, Brian. And if you get an effect, you're irradiated. Nope. Okay,
Nope.
Nappa's turn. Nappa, you've got 3 action points.
I'm gonna use 93 action point. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna use 1
Okay.
extra action point to make sure that I fucking hit. See, to be honest, every time now that I've used it, an extra action point. Oh, there we go. Well, that did well. I'm gonna use
Success
1
and a
of my
completion.
7 luck points to re-roll that
7 luck.
bag one.
Nice. 7 luck.
Yeah, that's why I can't hit anything because I've got so much luck.
Okay, so you get rid of the complication. That's all that matters. So you got a hit, you can roll damage and a body part.
Oh, I fuck. Sorry, my brain melted all at once there. Right, so click here.
If you want
and again,
add in bullets,
another
yeah.
2 bullets.
Okay, nice. That's 4 with piercing. So you, which one is it on, the close one or the far one?
The closest one,
Okay.
because I don't think I'll be able to shoot through Brooke.
You need to give me the body part. Torso.
yes.
Okay, he's looking very much like he could. You could almost just about blow him over. He's very, very hurt. Okay, there are 2 action points if you'd like to make another attack. It's about all you can afford.
No, I don't have any fucking very much ammo. Someone else did.
Okay, it's the big guy. Grandslam. Hey, bada bada swing, bada bada.
Brock is gonna swing his bat at the guy in front of him. I will not use any action point.
Ooh.
I'll
No
get you
needs.
another extra.
You've
You
just
hit him
gained.
anyway.
You've just gained 1. You're up to 3. Oh.
That's 8.
Roll a body part, even though I don't think he can soak in. He can't even soak up enough anyway, so he is done. He is done. Another one bites the dust.
I yell at Brock, kill the last one!
And he's
Yeah.
going for the last one, isn't he?
I'll have to use my action point for moving
Yep.
through the water,
And
and
you'll
then
have to-
it'll be 2 more for my extra attack.
Yep, so
No extra dice.
you're now down to 0.
I'm gonna use my
Your blitz,
thing again.
because you moved.
Yes,
So
Sure.
it's 2
Ooh,
successes.
That's action.
Back up
Stop.
to
terrible.
0.
It's
Does it not increase the difficulty because it's a second strike?
Yes, it does, but he's got 2 successes. That's why.
Just one.
That's why he re-rolled. No, he's re-rolled with luck. He's re-rolled.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were rolling the damage.
Nah, you are right, Chris. He
You're
does.
right.
He does need 2 successes because it's a second attack. But that's why he's
Fine.
re-rolled.
I take myself a walk. Don't worry.
He's not used luck actually. He's used his blitz.
Oh!
Fucking hell.
12.
Roll a body part. This
Oh
is
my
just.
god.
This
No,
is just.
no
This
offense.
is just for flavor at this point.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about vicious or piercing. It just like it's just,
That's not great.
It had 2 hit points. It had 2 hit points. Brock, you could describe how that goes down if you want. Imagine 12 hit points of somebody that's got 10. How does that look?
Oh.
Of
So
somebody
this
that's got
fool's
2.
been
sorry.
down in the basement for a really long time, so he's just all waterlogged and soggy.
Ugh.
So Brock
Yeah, I know what that looks.
just kind of goes through it,
Ugh.
and his flesh squishes just everywhere like jelly. Like
What?
his whole skeleton goes outside of the body, but his meat just jellifies.
Like the zombie on the farm in The Walking Dead that's down the well.
Oh yeah.
That zombie that
Yeah.
they pull up from the well and it just fucking rips in
Yeah.
half. Yeah, that's
Yes,
ah,
I forgot
yeah.
all about that guy. Yeah, like that guy.
Like that guy.
Just fought a basement full of them.
Beautiful. So, gentlemen, you
It's like
have
a whack-a-mole game.
defeated all the danger that's in the room. Now, would you like to scavenge this room before you leave?
Yeah.
So for the basement,
Are we all gonna have to spend
Right.
AP to wade through the water, or
Brock is going to.
there is one
Spend
action
some-
point. There's only one action point, so only one person's going to be able to do it.
I say Brock. Brock can do it. I say Brock can do it.
Okay.
he's already in the water?
Yeah,
So-
I am already.
And my
in the-
Mr. Handy's floating like
I was gonna throw some ideas around. So my first thought was wondering if we still have to do the AP because we're not in combat. But and
well,
to
yeah,
help
yeah,
with that,
yeah,
I was gonna
yeah.
spend I don't remember what it's called, where you spend luck to add a detail to the scene.
Add a detail to the scene, you can do that. Also, I would say that because you're no longer in combat, you can take time and it's not going to cost you action points to move, yeah.
Brock
Okay.
wants. I want to spend my luck points for there to be the fishing waders down here,
Waiters?
like the waterproof fishing pants. Because
Oh, waders, waders.
Yeah, the waders.
Yeah.
You want to spend a
I'll-
luck point to find some
I wanna-
waders. Yeah, I love it. I
However
love
many
it.
luck points you want me to spend for waiters for the party, I'll go for it.
One is, waders for the whole group.
Yeah, for
Nah.
everybody that's not a
Nah.
super mutant.
Nah, you could find one set of waders, no problem, because he was one man.
Okay.
So-
I was
so-
hoping that I spend more than one luck point to maybe get
Nah.
more. But if you want to do one, that's good for me.
I like the idea, and I'll let you spend one luck to find one, but that's it.
Alright.
I want to spend a luck
Oh.
point to do exactly the same thing as he did, but I want to add flavor to how the glowing cunt died. He
Right.
blew up and opened up the sewage deposit, and all of the water is drained out of the basement into the sewage.
All right. So you, when he blows up, he blows a hole in the wall, and the water leaks out. I like it, Chris. I like it. And Brock, you can have your one luck back because you don't need the waders anymore.
Oh, the waiters could be useful later on whenever we need it. So
That's a
That's
good
true.
point. That's a good
Waiters-
point. Waiters could be useful later when you find
Yeah.
radiated
Calm down.
water.
Waiters
Yeah.
are not Brock is fine.
Yeah. So spend the luck and put some waiters on your character sheet. I like that. Right. So
okay.
you may all now walk around in here without fear of.
I tell Grim to keep a door, like look out at the door, just to bark if anything comes up.
Checking this thing out. I'm looking for tools.
Oh no, there's a big tool shed that was a bunch of shit on it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Should-
taking two. I need
Should
tools.
the dog wants to immediately leave me alone. No, alright.
Okay, so I would like you to roll. We could do it as an assist. No, because it's difficulty 0. There's no need to do an assist. So it's a difficulty 0 roll. Just one person do it. Again, you don't have to roll. You can just automatically succeed if you want.
I got a survival. Is it survival?
Survival perception.
I got a 10 on it, unless somebody got better than that.
Nappa's already made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Nappa, on your successful scavenge roll, after searching for 10 minutes, you'll find the following loot. And don't worry about like all this stuff, because I've got this all in a thing where I can just copy paste it. I can make you a loot sheet later. You find 9 junk, a pipe wrench,
Okay.
a flare
Okay.
gun, 4 flares, 4 flares for the flare gun, and 1 irradiated blood pack. So 9 junk, a pipe wrench, flare gun, 4 flares, irradiated blood pack, and this is the one you're gonna love. This is the one that's going to help you complete your quest that you've been sent out for today. Over on the wall, there is hanging a big rack with a dozen massive, like 6, 7, 8 pound fish. So a lot of food, a lot of units of food. So you managed to find, it's probably 30, 35, 40 units of food, because it's a dozen really big fish.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So-
How much are we getting paid for this?
You're not getting paid for this.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
You know, you are saving the lives of the people in the town that you live in, because you
Oh,
have
okay.
to,
No, that's
because
fine.
someone has to. So, you will return, you'll leave and return to Somerville Place.
Nice.
And the people of Somerville Place now have much more hope for the winter. There is 30, 35, 40 units of food in the form of fish. There's also some Mirelurk meat and some Mirelurk eggs. But that's only if Nappa hands those over. Does Nappa hand those over to the town?
I'll hand them over to the town, but I don't want the super mutants getting any. So if there's any other super mutants that live there, they don't get any.
Brock's the only other super mutant in town. Most super mutants, remember, even though it's a playable character in the ttrpg, non-PC super mutants are pretty much almost always going to be big fucking raiders that destroy shit. Bad guys. They're bad guys. It's only PC ones that are not really.
So
So,
are we? Where are we living again?
Somerville Place. I'll show you on
Alright,
the map.
okay. This isn't unicorn. Okay, that's
No, this is not Unicorn.
That's why I asked that question.
So you're here.
I thought it was unicorn, and I know that they're mutie lovers. So
No, they're not mutant lovers in Somerville Place. Brock is the only mutant here. So, gentlemen, you return to Somerville Place. The leaders of the town are over the moon with your food haul, and it looks like the settlement of Somerville Place has just that little bit glimmer of hope for the winter, thanks to you boys. And that was the tale of the reluctant fish eater. Thank you for playing.
Oh, nice.
30-50.
Nice. Nice.
So thank you all very much for playing. You will gain 200 experience points each.
Nice. So are we level 4 now?
I don't think that levels you up to 4, no. You'll still be halfway through level 3, but I think that might level Nappa up to 4. I'll have a look at that in between sessions. But anyway, yeah, we'll wrap up. Thank you very much for playing, gentlemen. Jeff, as Brock, you were a pleasure as always. Max, as Turok, fantastic as always. Brian, as Lorelei, always a pleasure, mate. And Chris, as Nappa, one of the 4 characters you're currently running in these Commonwealth stories. I appreciate you're a big player in this story that we're trying to write together. Thank you very much, Chris. Thanks for the co-streaming. Thanks to Chris's viewers on Twitch for tuning in. We love you and we appreciate you all. Thanks to our viewers on YouTube. We're RxOliver and the gang. Remember, war never changes. Bye-bye.